After backfilling, Rowe Brothers Excavating came back to dig the trench from the house to the septic tanks. Marty started with using the bulldozer to level the site while Dick got going on the excavator. Of course, they'd already spent quite a bit of upfront time planning where the trench needed to go and where the dirt would go, etc. While the excavator was digging, Marty was leveling the bottom of the trench and laying the Schedule 40 septic pipe. They got really close to my father's pop-up camper, so I was sending him terrifying update pics. You can check out the website for more of those. Let's jump in the trench and take a look. There's the builder's level that Marty was using to ensure the 1% slope for the pipe. They quit for that day and finished the job when I wasn't around, and then there was a week of nothing due to back ordering of the septic tanks, but finally septic tank day arrived. The truck got stuck, so Marty used the bulldozer to unstick him and then make a path for him and towed him into position. The precast concrete tanks are many thousands of pounds each, but the arm on the truck had no problem positioning them with a little help from Marty. The second tank went in similarly. Marty was still hooking up the first tank when the plumbing inspector arrived 2 hours early. The inspector approved the work up to the first tank, and then Dick helped Marty hook up the second tank. That work is separately inspected by the health department along with the septic field later on. The septic field was next on the agenda. They measured it off, and then Marty bulldozed the topsoil out of the way. And then Dick came in to excavate down to the required depth. Unfortunately, they found a 75-year-old garbage dump full of old cork-top medicine bottles, etc. down in that bottom left corner. This changed the design of the septic field a little and increased my costs a bit. That day I had to leave early for meetings in Ann Arbor, and I just left the time-lapse running. After the Rowe brothers left, a surprise storm rolled in, and I kept hearing severe storm warnings over the radio. I was really concerned that it would blow that whole camper down into that big trench. In the end, the camper was fine, but I got this interesting footage on the camera. It eventually blew over, but continued to record. The storm passed, night fell, no damage was done on our property, but the neighbors lost large trees, and it even spun around an even larger pop-up camper that was in one of our neighbors' backyards. We still need to finish the septic field, but there was no gravel available, so we'll have to wait.